Big life update that may possibly happen, whether we like it or not. Actually, one of the things is going to happen whether we like it or not. But the way we respond is going to be up to me and my husband. Let me give you a little backstory. And we have lived where we've lived for 10 years. We were going to move here for about a year between houses. And then we were like, oh, we're going to buy a house. Well, in that time, life happened. We were getting 3 kids through high school and then 3 kids through college. Well, then we got all 3 of the kids through college. Then we had a daughter get married. So really the last thing in the world we're thinking about is saving for a house. Where we lived, our rent was great. They never really raised our rent that much in the 10 years. 3 years ago, a new property management company came in and they said, the owner loves that y'all are still there. She doesn't want to raise your rent that much because you've always been really good tenants. So they're just going to raise it just a little bit, like just a few $100s a month. Great. We're I even say blessed to live where we live for what we have to pay. Anyway, lo and behold, 2 nights ago, I checked one of my personal emails that I always forget to check. And I'm like, there was an email from our property management company and I hadn't even noticed it came in. And I opened it and it was basically said, because of how long you've lived there, your rent has not been raised very much. The owner has decided with the increasing cost and the cost of taxes and everything else that they are going to raise your rent. Well, in that email, she didn't tell me how much she was going to raise the rent. I did also think it was a little bit of a red flag because we've had to have some work done on our house from a leaky window. Mind you, this window has been leaking for 8 years. They have sent different people out to patch it, to do whatever. Well, then when they came out, one of the window guys says, I think you might have mold in your window casing. So then he reported that back. They said, oh, now we need to get ServPro to open up your wall. Oh, now we need to open up that ceiling. They did all of that. There was no mold. But guess what? Then it all has to be put back. I don't know how much that cost. That goes to the homeowner. I just said, come fix a leaky window. I didn't say to open up the walls and the ceiling, and I can't help that. So I thought the timing was really odd because the guy had just finished the ceiling. He finished on Tuesday. I got that email Tuesday during the day, didn't see it till Tuesday night when I was watching Dancing with the Stars. I remember. Basically, it was worded, we're going to give you extra time until February 1st to decide if you can adjust to this rate increase or if you need to find a home that's better suited for your budget. Write her right back. I'm like, I don't understand. Less than 3 months to decide and right at the holidays. And also, if this rate increase is because of what just happened, that window should have been fixed 8 years ago. And none of this would have happened. Literally called every year during hurricane season because the window would leak. So that's not my fault. Right after I send the email, I realized there's another email that had been sent right before. And it was like a DocuSign that when you open it, it shows you the rate increase. But then I opened the email. So I'm thinking, okay, she made this sound so intense. I bet they're going to raise our rent like $500 a month. It's going to be something crazy, like $500 a month. I opened that email and almost fell off the couch. Wasn't $500 a month increase. I could even understand if they were like, you know what, for the next couple years, we're going to increase your rent to get to market value. They raised our rent $1,000 a month. $1,000. Who raises someone's rent $1,000 in one lease period, 1 year? I wrote her back and I said, I'm sorry. I'm in shock now. Larry and I are going to have to discuss. And to be honest, this is a small town where a lot of people know a lot of people. How is that even ethical? I realize taxes and things have gone up. Anyway, long story short, then I get an email saying we have until November 14th to decide if we're either going to accept the rate increase or notice to vacate. Today is November 6th. In 8 days, I have to know what we're going to do. 8 days. Larry is not ready to buy a house. Larry thinks this is a terrible time to buy a house. I said it's a terrible time to pay $1,000 extra a month when if we're going to pay it anyway, it might as well be in a mortgage. Was emailing the mortgage lady I have gotten a pre-approval from. She updated my pre-approval. Good to go. We are pre-approved. We can go buy a house. So I already have an appointment to go look at a house. Somebody tell me if they even think this is ethical. And for the love of everything that is good in this world, can the house prices please come down? Because I don't know how two working people who make pretty good money are struggling to even find a house payment that makes any freaking sense right now.